See you June.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji. Yeah. We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this. Ooh, what a rush!
Hey yo, 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 hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. All right, for a minute there I thought you lost it. Whoa. Hey yo.
I got you a gift. I know it's a little bit early, but it just came in. No, it just came in. I figured I'd give it to you now.
What's this?
It's Big Chungus.
What is Big Chungus?
Do you like it?
I don't even have a PS4. What is Big Chungus? Is this a joke?
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Hail the chat.
Are you trying to dress like Andrew Tate now?
No, I'm the writer of the year, man. I think I should, be presenting myself a little bit more, what would you call this?
Yeah, go on. Tate-like.
Tate-like.
Oh.
Yeah, well, he says self-hypnosis is saying things into the world and them coming true. So, like, before
yeah,
you
that's
go
just
work
the
out,
same thing that what women do. It's called manifesting, right?
yeah, but
It's the same thing.
Manifesting is gay. This is called self-hypnosis. Like when you go work out, you tell yourself you're strong. You speak those words. So
No. I tell myself if I can't lift this up, my whole family's gonna die, and I'm gay.
There you go.
I can't lift this.
That's self-hypnosis right there.
No. That's just speaking the truth.
You're already on track, Brandon. Let's see who's in the chat here. We got a lot of people in the chat already. What's up, guys? Jay Ryan's in the chat. Rick Saylor, good to see you. Jaro, our boy. Chimera's here. Classic Tate W. There you go. Jay Ryan says Phil needs to get his harem of socks to make videos on Only Socks. That's how we make our $1 million. That's how he did it. Shipped your book, Phil. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Been getting a lot of books lately. Snuggy Jr. is in the chat. He says, "What's up, chat?" And he does the elbow cough, which actually is just him dabbing.
Doing a little dab.
The dab here. I just got a Twitter notification that Matt Fowler just followed me.
Yeah.
For the first time.
He's just looking for Christmas presents.
And we just got a PayPal think. So someone must have ordered something from the website.
I'll be the judge.
Which is awesome. If you guys didn't know, we're still doing our Cyber Monday discount. 20% off the Zaid Comics site when you use code Big Chungus of any purchase $35 or more.
Cool.
People
It's,
saying,
Lost Pages Volume 1 and Lost Pages Volume 2.
woo, hail. Thank you guys for grabbing those books. Those are on zaidcomics.com. Link in the description. If anyone could drop the link in the chat, please. We got another special hardliner, always here, and always great to have him here. Edwin, the ace.
What's going on, guys? Hey, yo.
Hey, brother. I have a gripe with someone in the chat here.
Oh, you got to save it for Festivus.
No,
That's
no,
the
it's right
airing of
here.
grievances. It's
not going to be here again. Voyager says Camel Moon 2.0. Everybody knows that Camel Moon just ripped off Magic Cop and started using that as his theme. Before he even came into CG, we were selling tens of copies of Magic Cop, okay?
Yeah, look at that. It's Magic Cop 2.
Yeah, little known fact that Camel actually bought one of those tens of copies.
Probably.
Goes back to the beginning. That's the real origin story right there for you guys.
I forgot how thick these books are, man. They're
Yeah,
heavy.
92 pages.
Crazy. Crazy.
92 pages right there of story. You're talking about not of ads or filler pages, 92 pages of story.
That's right. That's right, brother. So Camel Moon ripped us off, and everybody knows it. We were the 80s guys before he was a speck in his daddy's pants or whatever they call it. Magic Cop was before Camel. That's right, Voyager. Tens of copies. You heard it correctly.
That's right. Magic Cop fans, there's dozens of us all across the world. Dozens of us.
So we big show tonight. It's Monday. Of course, we got the Hardline every Monday night, same time, same channel. This is episode 125. That's long. That's a long running show.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's a long running show, man. What can I say? We got big movie news. We got food news for you today. We even have a poll. Now this is a pollception. But before we get into the poll, how's my connection, Brandon?
Seems fine so far.
Great.
Haven't had any issues at all.
I did do fast.com and I had 35 MS. Yeah, whatever it was.
35 ups.
Megabytes per second.
Was that up or down?
I don't. It doesn't tell you. Just that's all.
Yeah.
It said.
Well, then you had it down. You only had 35 megs down.
Well, here we got another boy with us.
He's coming to puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke. He's gonna puke.
Dude, I almost dislocated my shoulder during that.
Really? Did you laugh so hard?
No, I went like this, and I almost popped my shoulder on my socket.
That sounds.
I don't
cool.
recommend.
I thought it was from you trying to fix Phil's computer. I've been telling Phil if he just gets a computer like mine that has 16 quadzillion RAMs of megabytes, that his motherboard will run perfectly.
That's
And you won't have to pee on it any longer to cool it down when it gets too hot from all the megatrites.
He's got you there.
I don't have that kind of money. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It's a ridiculous thought. Who is this? Elon Musk? No, it's just Joe Vaughn and Phil and Brandon and Ace. We don't care about Tegatrites and computer boards.
I am just better than Elon, though. You know, I'm just saying.
Definitely cooler. That's for sure.
We got Jay Ryan in the chat with a big scissor me Big Daddy ball.
Oh, just use your imagination, Jay. Scissoring the fuck out of you right now.
Scissor me, Daddy!
You're just
so
encouraging him.
So, whose show were we on? We're on Shane's show where we're scissoring each other, Joe?
Yeah, like other people are trying to talk and be serious, and we're trying to figure out how to line our fingers up on our cameras so it looks like we're scissoring.
Yeah, if someone goes back, I don't know if Shane keeps his streams up. I figure we did that. I wanted someone to clip it and post it on.
Were you doing the thing where your second hand was coming from this way, and then the first hand was doing this, and then your hands would be doing the same thing, so it looked like my fingers were your fingers? It's not possible. The hands are too tiny. My hands are huge. Look at how big these hands are.
I love how aggressive Phil's hands get. It's like a legit scissoring, just like on AEW. Like you have to violently shake your arm right at the point of touching scissors.
So we're gonna start the show off with a poll. We did this. I think it was last week. Let me make the poll here. Which would you choose, or choose one? Choose
one.
Yeah.
What is it? What are the options?
Well, I'm going to get to that here. I was going to make the poll first. So this was shouted out by Nemo is his name.
Ah,
Nemo. Says, Phil, new question just dropped. By the way, I ran the numbers on that scrap from 12,000 Arizona tea cans. Not good. This is from last week.
What's the actual numbers here? Because not good is relative.
He says it's not good. This is a new one. One Taylor Swift ticket for 11,000 McChickens.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of leaning towards the chicken. I mean, Taylor makes some great pop music. I don't want to downplay that, but 11,000 McChickens. I mean, I can eat McChickens basically till I die. I'll never eat that many in a lifetime.
I mean, this would have been a tough choice a couple of years ago, but then I found out Taylor Swift isn't even from the South, so the McChickens.
Where's she from?
This is like Philadelphia.
Oh my God! What a phone
lie this whole time, man. Just
Jesus Christ! This is unacceptable, Taylor. I saw you play a banjo dress once. I feel cheated.
Northeast girl trying to take a young country girl's whole entire persona. That's
a blow up. Yeah.
McChickens all the way. They're real. They're tasty. They're good value. So.
Sumo says those McChickens will feed me for life.
Yeah.
You guys here in the chat, channel members, can protest this poll by using the new angry Doge emoji.
There's a new emoji?
Yeah, there's a new Furious Doge is what it's called.
Let me see.
Why are you encouraging violence in the chat? They
I
can
just
start
love how
verbally attacking each other with verbal spears and verbal swords.
I love how Brandon has gimmicked the game now. He lets Phil throw out a topic, then he boycotts that topic. And, I see the game, brother.
Exactly. Look at all these Furious Doge emojis coming up here. Unfortunately, we can't see what they look like.
Yeah, I forgot that I could pop them in there. They look like a Doge screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Angry about that.
Bring the chat window into.
Get back to this. We're gonna keep it up here.
We could show it off. Wait, add the chat window to the stream.
Look at those Furious Doges.
Yes.
Looking great.
Yeah, I guess. Okay,
so it is Monday.
What did you guys eat the chickens, right? But you could at least donate the chickens to some sort of food pantry or something, right?
My pantry.
So you'd still rather have them, though?
Why? I could take them. Yeah, I don't have use for a Taylor Swift ticket.
Me neither.
The problem is it's only one Taylor Swift ticket. If I thought I could gift it to somebody, I at least need two. Who the fuck wants to go there alone?
Yeah, you're gonna look like a weirdo. That's for sure. Phil, you got to get like a Scotch glass with the fake ice in it, and while you're drinking your tea or whatever the hell that is. Yeah,
I've
he
always
needs to
wanted
be a
one.
Scotch
No one's
glass.
gotten me one before. I need the Scotch glass. This tea is so good. It's Arizona peach tea, really good. And need a Scotch glass and one of those ice trays that make the sphere ice. You ever see that?
Well,
No,
you
just
have
put
to
glass
earn a
balls.
Scotch glass. You don't even drink. You've gotta start hitting the real booze. Oh
No,
no!
this is
Now
just
he's
the
now he's like
prescription.
bird pecking at the tea. My God, maybe he is on the booze.
Hey, guys, I was
Just
thinking
like
about getting that
I-
Bret Hart rum for one of these next episodes of the Hardline.
Oh, a
Do
taste
it.
test?
What if it just tastes like syrup and there's no rum? It's actually just syrup.
I'm sure it'll be the best syrup I've ever had.
Yeah, yeah, it's heart syrup, of course.
Yeah, man, straight from Canada, straight from the dungeon.
Look, General Piggy's here with the furious Doge emojis.
Hail General Piggy. Yeah, I can feel my internet dwindling as we speak. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your internet connection. It's doing all right.
Yeah.
You're just
You just
trying
need
to
more-
No, it's not. I'm on a massive delay.
Do male hypnotize yourself into believing that the internet is okay.
He just needs more gigatrites.
Male hypnotism?
Yeah, whatever it was called.
Self-hypnosis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's see what else we got on the docket here. Oh, big news. Don't talk for a little bit, guys, because I'm on this big delay. But Zayd Comics channel is now not just making streams. We're not just putting out videos sometimes once a month, but we're going to be doing more YouTube shorts because they're broken and they get a ridiculous amount of views in no time at all. So,
How many
would
views
you
does
like
it
to
have
tell the
now?
story of? Would you like to tell the story of how this short came to be, Brandon?
Yeah, I was sitting in Phil's car in the passenger seat because he was driving somewhere, and his exhaust is rusted through. All right. So the exhaust manifold coming out of the catalytic converters is no longer connected to the exhaust pipes that are going toward the mufflers. So it's just loud in my ears.
It's loud.
And then we stop. And in a moment of relief, I look down at the center console and there is a purple package of Kit Kat. And I ask Phil, are these the Kit Kats that we had for Halloween over here at the house? And he said, no, Brandon, I got those at Tom's house last night, and they're actually pretty good. And I said, is this a gimmicked candy? Are they green or is it just a special packaging? He said, no, they're actually have a different marshmallowy flavor. I said, oh, we should do a taste test video on the YouTube channel about this. And then
That's right.
an idea was hatched.
So this is
Phil
the
took
video.
that idea and made a short out of it.
Yeah, but Brandon went inside. He left the car, and then when he came back, the Kit Kat was gone because I had made the video within the time. And so this is the video. It's 35 seconds long. You guys could see it on the channel. I implore you, go watch it. We're going to watch it right now, but after the stream, go watch it again a couple more times. And let's see what you guys think. Here we go. Hopefully the connection's good.
As we're here in my car, which is Halloween special candy. Now it says it's a crispy wafers and a marshmallow flavored creme. Let's try it out. As you can see, it's kind of tinted green. You got a milky green coloring here. Smells of that marshmallow. That's that. Got that crunch. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. Kit Kat.
And that's about it. 30 minutes after I uploaded the video, it had over 500 views. And now it is closing in on 1,000 views.
It's good.
So this is what you guys want. We're gonna have to keep putting this content out.
Yeah, I was thinking of doing some more shorts. Also, I do have this Sinex nose spray. I was thinking about using live on stream. You guys tell me about. I'll make that into a short for you.
Yeah, even now, look, our viewership is rising after we played that short. We're at 17 people in the chat. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like and subscribe. I saw we have my good friend Vaughn Coleman in the chat. What's up, Vaughn? Glad you could tune in for a little bit. Jaro says, imagine how bad those would taste at day 100, Sumo.
The chickens. He's talking about the chicken sandwiches.
The big chickens. Poll's still in the chat. Please vote in the poll. General Piggy says, I thought he was going to say, no, Brandon, they're a year old.
And then look with the big eyes.
Yeah. Sumo's questioning the green tint. Milky green, always a great color for food.
It's like that ketchup. Remember that green ketchup they had?
Mm-hmm.
The only problem I see with this now is that people are you're doing that smelling thing where you had it in your hand and you went like this. You're going to Photoshop a joint into it now, and then they're going to frame you for having a joint.
Oh, yeah, like if I'm smelling a joint?
Yeah.
You notorious pothead.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. After you roll it, you have to smell it like that, right?
I mean, nobody really does that, but sure. They're not cigars. Smell the weed in the bag, not once you've rolled it.
Sumo has an idea for your next short, Brandon. Stick the Sinex in your butt. Viral short. Guaranteed.
That'll be on my OnlyFans page.
I'm going to snort this through my asshole.
I'll save that for OnlyFans. That way we make sure it's monetized.
Oh, it'll be like that time Rain.
You know what I mean? Like, dude, I want to jerk off! Fuck! I want to jerk off! Look at this!
That is disgusting, though.
I wanted the short to be like this, where Phil had the Kit Kat and he goes, hey, everybody, we're here. We're going to test out these Ghirardelli dark chocolates. And then he's like, it's got the new stuff. Here we go. And then that was the end of the short. Like he just.
That's the end? It's too quick. I think it's too quick.
Yeah, but that would be the hook of all the videos. People would want to come back to see how fast you could eat that whole thing.
Chug hot sauce. Yeah, we still got to do the super hot sandwich with Admiral Wackass.
He needs to come out and do that. That's going to be awesome. That would make an excellent short. Him dying out in the parking lot as the EMTs are trying to resuscitate him.
So he said he tried the crazy, or did he try the crazy? His friend says he could do the insanity, but he hasn't tried it yet. He says he's willing to do crazy. These food taste tests need a type of hardline twist.
What kind of hardline twist?
It was green food. What more do you want?
Yeah, it was perfect for the hardline with the green and everything.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got some weird archaeological news. Get ready. Maybe it's Egyptians or maybe it's aliens. Here we go, guys. Pop those aliens in the chat. 3,000-year-old Egyptian statue head of a woman, New Kingdom limestone, Field Museum of Natural History in Chicago. Did you ever see this, Brandon?
Yeah, it looks like Michael Jackson.
This tweet says, thought it was Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it looks just like Michael Jackson. It's weird.
Yeah, what could it mean?
It's also missing the nose. There's no way this is real.
Look,
Dude,
Michael told
it's
you
in
to remember the
Chicago.
time, brother.
We could go there and see it. We could make a video and write it off.
Yeah. And we could write it off. We could write off the entire day because it'll be a huge waste of time.
You don't like the Field Museum? Come on.
No,
We should go. I'd go to the Field Museum.
There was some real archaeological news. Did you see? I have an article here. And
I didn't see it.
Yeah, I have the article right here. Do you want me to send it to you?
Sure. You can
Send
share
it to
this
you
screen.
on Instagram.
Instagram? Why?
That's because it was sent to me on Instagram.
Gotta sign in.
Well, this one's not even the oldest thing because I had seen some other stuff too. This one says that the world's oldest evidence of cooked food belongs to 70,000-year-old Neanderthals.
Yeah. Little known fact, they actually created the recipe for the McChicken.
Yeah,
I believe it.
It's fed us for thousands of years, guys.
They're a cunning bunch.
70,000 years of dietary changes revealed by world's oldest cooked leftovers.
Yeah, saw this other thing. Maybe it was on Joe Rogan. They were talking about how there was evidence that they had been cooking food like 100,000 years ago or so. And apparently the scientists have a way of determining if fish has been cooked versus fish being burned alive by some sort of fire. Because they can distinguish between... Well,
how shocked can people be, though, that people have been cooking food? I mean...
What's that?
It's just weird that people are shocked that there's, like, evidence people cooked a long time ago. Like, of course they did.
Right, but it's because they keep going like, here's this record of time, and then people discovered fire here, and they were doing this and stuff. And the one that I was watching or listening to or reading...
But that's all just big archaeology lies. You've been telling us this for ages, Brandon. Has big archaeology somehow circled back and sucked you back into its dirty, nasty, grimy snare?
I don't know, man. Brandon's been off his game lately. He's been, he's been a little suspect. That money finally gets to his bank account here, trying to win him over to the dark side.
Compromised.
What I'm saying is, for some reason, they can distinguish between food that's been cooked by fire or burned in a fire, not necessarily cooked, versus food that's been indirectly cooked, kind of like in an oven they were talking about.
Well, how do you find out that the Neanderthals really liked nutty pancakes?
Because apparently they invented pancakes.
I don't believe that.
The Neanderthals were also trans. How do you like that?
Well, the N in IHOP stands for Neanderthals.
Yeah,
people know
right. Fuck, you got me there.
No, the weirdest thing was at the bottom when they, they had the little notes underneath the pictures. They said, what was found next to the fire?
Wait a second.
A yellow wrapper.
What?
Here.
Wait a second here.
Can you read this, Brandon?
Which part?
This
Using
whole
seeds collected from caverns.
Go on, keep
Caverns
going.
nearby. Hunt and his colleagues even attempted to reproduce one of the recipes. It made a sort of pancake cum flatbread. Which was very palatable, sort of a nutty taste.
What is this article you sent me?
Well, guys, it was a nice joining you on the Hardline today.
Yeah.
I really appreciate you guys hanging out with us.
So you have...
I won't blame you if you choose other programming after this. So thank you, guys.
Seed oils. And whatever pancake cum flatbread is...
Pancake cum bread.
Coom.
Yeah, what is that? That's why it was
man.
nutty. That's how they knew the pancakes were nutty.
Direct evidence that both Neanderthals and early modern humans consumed plants and meats.
Oh, so the vegans were wrong this whole time.
Yeah. What an article.
Just another thing the vegans got wrong.
But also back in the day, Brandon, how often did random fires occur where animals were being burned in them?
Right, that's what I was saying. And then, but whatever information I took in was saying that they had a way of distinguishing between meat that was directly in contact with fire, which would be like a deer getting caught in the flaming woods, or indirect heat, which means a deer dying next to a tree that got struck by lightning and was on fire. They had a way of distinguishing this.
I think they just make it up as they go, but that's
definitely plausible here.
Yeah,
definitely plausible.
Weird. I don't know what these Neanderthals diets consisted of. Those pancakes.
I mean, there's probably a reason why they're not around anymore.
It's all that nutty pancakes.
It's because they're using it for pancakes instead of procreating. That's the problem.
All these
pancakes are so good.
All these
we need to produce more.
They were self-reliant, self-sufficient, self-sustaining.
Yeah. Well, they had to up their pull-out game, and it upped it a little too much, and they stopped reproducing.
Yeah, it became a pull-in game. The worst thing that could happen.
And that's where humans, Homo sapiens, we got them.
Got you. Goddamn dirty.
Speaking of food, we got some more food.
That was kind of food news, wasn't it?
Sorta.
Oh, here's some more. It's something that also sounds gross. Pigs in the mud.
It's like pigs in a blanket.
I mean, I suppose it could be okay, but why bother?
Well, think about it, like pigs in a blanket. Do you guys like pigs in a blanket?
For sure. When I was 10, I guess it could still be okay.
Yeah, I order them sometimes. But people also eat Nutella with pancakes.
Right? That's true.
All right.
So what if this is just pigs in a blanket covered in Nutella that, it looks like chocolate, obviously. That could be what it is. People
don't eat Nutella pancakes. Girls eat Nutella pancakes.
Yeah, I was gonna say that myself, but it's only my daughters that want Nutella all over their pancakes. I tried it and was like, no thanks. I'm gonna stick with half a bottle of syrup every time I eat pancakes.
Butter, yeah.
Well, it's very popular in Europe. Have your daughters been hanging out a lot in Europe recently?
You know what? I think they have. You might be onto something. This guy might be off the big archaeology bandwagon and back on the side of the good guys after all.
Exactly. I think we figured it out here.
What do you think it's hot dog wrapped
It could be sausage. It looks like a hot dog.
What's it wrapped in though? Graham cracker?
It's probably a corn dog dipped in chocolate. Could you imagine this? Like a box of chocolates?
That'd be horrible.
Yeah, you get a box of chocolates, you pop one in your mouth, thinking that there's going to be delicious nougat inside, and there's a cold hot dog.
Dude, I would probably pull the draws. Just like in the opening for me, I'd start heaving. Nothing would be coming out, but I'd heave it.
Puke.
Yeah.
Pull out the gun and start aiming it at people in the room while you're throwing up.
I mean, highly dangerous. Wouldn't suggest it, but also highly funny from like a Leslie Nielsen point of view.
Who did it?
Who did it?
Yeah, it's hilarious. I would pass on this. Disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Frank Miller is trending.
Frank Miller's trending?
Yeah.
Should we click on it?
What's up with that?
He's got his new comics. Frank Miller to pen Corto Maltese limited series for Studio C Anal.
Studio C Anal?
Yeah.
This
I
is
thought
the
maybe
most
he had
disgusting
joined that
hardline we've done.
Kanye West is like a political team or something. Nope. Just making
See,
anal comic.
It's West
So here's
Miller.
his new book called Pandora. Can we see the? He doesn't even show the cover. Pandora.
Jaro says meat and chocolate hard pass. You haven't had chocolate bacon or baconated chocolate?
I feel like that's different. It's like the rare.
They had at Universal Studios, they had a chocolate bar that's kind of like Nestle's Crunch, but it had bacon pieces in it instead of those Rice Krispie things. I didn't have it, but my dad said it was gross.
Oh no, I have a hard time eating that. Bacon and chocolate's amazing.
Phil's connection's going down hard.
Yeah.
Does anybody know what this is? Is the manga or an anime? Corto Maltese?
I'm not sure.
I know this is highly subjective. Frank Miller's kind of weird looking.
Just a little. He looks like who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's a weird guy.
This guy looks kind of cool.
He looks like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventures.
There you go. Got that. Oh, European comics. It's a European comic.
Oh, so there's going to be a lot of Nutella and pancakes going on.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm not one for this.
Yeah.
That's probably what his sack is full of. Gets a straw in his mouth. So
if you guys are just tuning in, remember to vote. Remember to vote. Between this poll is in the chat. We have 23 votes in right now. Thank you guys for voting. Being always great with the chat participation. Always great. So vote for that. What was I going to bring up? Frank Miller. Oh, this is. Oh, I forgot to play the HARDLINE intro.
Star
Should
in
I
that
play that,
Frank
Brandon?
Miller movie.
Is it too late now?
For what?
The communist cow thing?
It's going to not show very well with your crappy streaming connection.
All right, well, let's go on this main article. Big news. Dredd 2 with Carl Urban back in development.
Headline topic.
I think I'm going to make a video about this. Maybe I'll make a short about it.
Ooh, you can make a short. Yes.
I can do that. Sumo says Phil is looking to star in that Frank Miller movie. I could do it. It's a TV series, though.
Yeah.
The studio company is intriguing. The name of the studio. All right, let's get back to this. Dredd 2, Brandon. Now, why don't you tell the people in the chat how much Dredd 1 had an impact on your life?
Yeah, I stopped showering completely ever since I watched the first Dredd because any of you guys don't know this, but Judge Dredd has no social life whatsoever. He's just into judging. So I upped my judging game. I've been judging people nonstop.
True.
And then I stopped showering probably for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't work out very well because people started judging me then.
Right.
But I was supposed to be the judge. So I got back on the showering thing, and then I started judging them even harder.
Mm-hmm. And then you do call your bedroom your isolation cube.
Yeah, that's true too. I didn't want to say that, but yeah, I do
ISO
spend a
cube.
lot of time in my ISO cube.
All right, let's see this. There's been rumors that the Judge Dredd franchise was set to continue as a new series was being discussed called Judge Dredd Mega City 1. However, there had been no mention of who was going to be cast in the titular role, also leaving behind the idea that the sequel to hit the Dredd movie was also not going to happen. Now, through our trusted and proven sources,
And they cite the sources. What was that link? Don't click on it, but just what is it down there? Topic confirmed. Okay.
I clicked on it before and it took you to a page on the site that at the top it says confirmed topics and it just links back to the article.
It's citing back to the articles themselves.
I think so.
Cyclical logic.
Yeah. We can report that Dredd 2 is moving forward with Carl Urban, which is amazing. I was excited to hear about this. I know Aaron Calamari, I don't know if he's in the chat, but he was excited about this. Jaro says, plot twist, it's a sequel to the Stallone film. Oh my God.
That would be good. Yeah.
Old Man Dredd?
You bring on Armando Santos. You bring him back. One more time.
Rob Schneider?
Rob Schneider is back, but this time he's the judge.
I'd see that. So I brought this up, yesterday on Shane's?
Oh, you're reusing topics here on the Hardline?
Yeah, but no one watches this show. So he said that he's like, oh, if he does this, he's going to take his helmet off. And I'm like, why would he do that? He's like, I went up to him one time at a convention and I was like, Carl Urban. He was really excited that someone recognized him or whatever. And Shane was like, I loved you in Dredd. And then he said Carl Urban's face fell sour. And he's like, I could totally tell that he didn't like Dredd or being Dredd because he couldn't show his face.
He probably just did the scowl because he liked him in Dredd. Oh man, he loved you in Dredd.
Yeah, he did the scowl, the Dredd scowl.
Right. He went in the character.
I said Shane probably had bad breath, and that's why he made the sour face.
No, you know what dude, this comes back to what I was saying. Dredd probably had the same impact on Shane as it did to me, but he never snapped out of it. So he hasn't been showering since the first Dredd came out. Right? And then he meets Carl Urban, right?
Right.
And this guy hasn't showered in years.
Right. Yeah, it could have been. But I told him, you look at all of these Comic-Con interviews or panels that Carl Urban's been on for The Boys. Everybody always asks him about Dredd, and he's always excited about it and wants to do it again. Right. There's even a video on YouTube of him reading a Judge Dredd monologue from a comic, years after he played the character in the movie. So there's no way that this guy is butthurt about not showing his face. He gets enough face time on the Boys. So I bet him $5 that he doesn't show his face.
$5. That's a good one. All right. Sumo Theory has a good idea here.
What's he
Go
say?
back up, scroll back up to the top.
All right.
All right. There's some side links here. And we have 4 or 5 good side links here that the chat can choose from. Sumo Theory wants to see Alexandra Daddario on a bed in classic pinup style. But you also have Millie Bobby Brown in a pink bikini.
Oh, no, God.
Let's go down. We got a controversial Jennifer Garner movie coming to Netflix. That's whatever. We want to see that.
Oh, this one.
We got Kate Beckinsale stick her butt in her best friend's face. That could be good.
That could be a good one.
What else we got? And we got Warrior Nun just broke a Netflix record for the least watched show.
What do we think, guys? Which one's the best one? I don't think anyone's in the chat anymore. It's just Sumo talking.
Yeah, Sumo and his 13 sock accounts.
I appreciate it, Sumo. That link has got to be safe, right? He says. Oh, this site is called Giant Freaking Robot.
Could be good. Pull it off to the side and make sure it's safe, and then we'll.
I could just yeah. Which one should we get? Let's click on the Alexandria Daddario. Who's that?
Yeah.
Do you guys know who
Snuggie
that is?
Jr. wants Daddario also. Snuggie Jr. votes 2 votes Daddario.
Who is this woman?
She's an actress / model, I guess. I don't
know. She's been in hits like True Detective and The White Lotus. Also, Percy Jackson.
I saw an article saying that she bought her son a doll just to balance out his semi-truck fandom.
Did he run the doll over with his truck?
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I hope so too. Okay, here's Alexandria Daddario.
Jaro is asking weird questions instead of being excited about this pinup style bed picture.
Oh yeah, acceptable.
Cool dress.
That's the best you could hope for.
She was on the
says, is Warrior Nun a comic adaptation?
I don't know. Is that a comic? Let me see.
I don't know. Jaro wants to see.
Warrior Nun comic.
Yeah, I think she was in Baywatch remake. That movie was pretty decent.
Warrior
Very
Nun,
self-aware.
Yeah, I guess this is a comic.
Warrior I know who she is. I recognize her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cute. She's got really big eyes.
She got those big dumb eyes.
Yeah.
Yo, American style comic.
That's the way I
look at that. Sumo with the meh. Meh. You asked for it, man.
Blame yourself, Sumo.
Yeah. You're your own worst enemy now.
It came out in the 90s. You ever heard of this, Joe or Ace?
Yeah. Yeah, it's who published it? Was it Antarctic or I mean I've heard of it, but I don't really know much about it. It looks very like late 90s to me.
It gives hope to Magic Cop. Big Netflix series.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just gotta wait 30 years.
No. We have a couple of issues out. The next issue is going to come out. It's going to be bigger and badder than everybody expects. It's going to be greater than the first 2 combined.
Well, Netflix will just try to turn
right, but
like all
still...
That's the problem.
Purple sluts?
That too. Yeah, but we have to wait 30 years, Brandon. That's the whole thing.
Oh, we could get it past them first. We'll get it. We'll get it going.
All right, here's the moment you've all been waiting for. See Kate Beckinsale stick her butt in her best friend's face.
We should just keep coming back to Giant Freaking Robot every week and just letting the algorithm take us where we need to go.
Is Kate Beckinsale up for Babe of the Week now because of this? She does have an Instagram.
She could be. Kate Beckinsale. Kate Beckinsale, we could do it in memory of passion. That was Passion for Drawing's celebrity crush.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, and the chat just loves grannies, so it adds up.
That is our demographic. Yes.
How is this guy
soul in his body?
Her best friend?
He's playing the long game.
Watch. Why can't I just watch?
He's playing the long game. One day.
Here, she says, we are English, so we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving, but we do like to bum in the face our dearest friends if they happen to fall asleep near us. Feel free to burrow and happy Thanksgiving. Feel free to burrow.
No, it says borrow.
Oh, borrow. Burrow, yes, please.
Yeah, there's nothing we need from you British people. Thank you very much. Keep it to yourselves. Stay in
What
your
about
Not
lane,
even their break.
Brit.
They had that bean pizza, Heinz bean pizza from last week.
No, they ate that.
Yeah, that's
For
a British
Thanksgiving?
thing.
Yeah, don't you guys know the old bum in the face?
Yeah, that's the thing. You pretend to be asleep around Kate Beckinsale. Duly noted.
Hey, we'll do the old bum in the face, it is.
Do you know any hot British chicks we could pull this trick on? Oh no, I'm falling asleep in front of you.
There's only 2 hot British chicks on planet Earth. So good luck with that.
Oh,
All right, who's number 1? Who is it?
Elizabeth Hurley?
Elizabeth Hurley. And
That's it.
if you say Queen of England, I swear to God. I'm going to puke.
Yeah, I'm gonna save this website. What is this? Giant
KateBeckinsale'sbutt.com. Burrow into KateBeckinsale'sbutt.com.
Yeah, if you just take all their content and transfer it to your own site, nohorny.com. And see who wins, you know.
Nohorny.com.
Good. Yeah, nohorny.com.
I
Just
think Phil needs
Well,
a
with
ball.
these shorts, we could
There we
do
go. Create the
shorts about
No
all
channel.
the stupid art.
There we go.
I'm going to see if there's
Thinking about it.
nohorny.com.
Yes.
There's gotta be, dude.
Nohorny.com brings up a holding page.
Damn.
There's nothing there. It's a 2022 copyright, though.
It's available for sale right there. Just gotta get the
Probably.
bait off of.
You missed it, man.
It's probably owned by some like 12-year-old kid who bought all these different websites.
Probably.
Smart kid.
Actually, I'm gonna go back and see what that article was here.
For what?
That Judge Dredd thing. See what was the confirmation?
Oh, how they knew that he was confirmed to be in Judge Dredd 2 or Dredd 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow that link.
Yeah, I'm excited about that because that first one was so good. It's as long as they don't make this movie in 3D like they did the first one, that's the reason the first one failed, is because everybody hates 3D movies. Nobody wants to go to the theater to see them.
Someone was saying that there was a 3D movie that was really good. Oh, Tron Legacy. Everybody liked that in 3D.
Nobody saw that movie.
I thought we saw it. Isn't that weirdo in it? Jared Leto?
I didn't see it. Sumo Thori with the $10. Joe Ball clearly needs to Google hot British.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
Joe Ball clearly needs to Google hot British women.
If I wanted to look at a bunch of ugly women, I would. But I don't enjoy looking at ugly women, so I don't.
You're not a fan of butterbean teeth?
No, not at all. Or scraggly
Not
hair,
all of them have that, right?
chronic sweat, and
Oh,
anorexic all the time.
Fresh in your drink, governor.
All right. Speaking of hot Brits, I got this. Maybe that was a poor segue, but I did get this book this week from eBay in great condition. Look at how great the condition is. Perfect bound.
Does it have embossed lettering on the title?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Embossed. Death Dealer. Got that Frank Frazetta cover. Bisley illustrations. And yeah, the art's cool in here, and it's Death Dealer. Look at that. It's pretty cool. See the emboss. Emboss. But the only real reason I got this book, besides the crazy, amazing horses, drawn horses, and Bisley art, is there is a picture in the back of this badass. Look at this guy. Simon Bisley, his motorcycle, wearing a Punisher
gorilla
shirt.
arms.
Yeah, he's got gorilla arms. He's got a what do they call those in Britain? In his hand there, Joe.
I mean, I don't know. I don't see anything in his hand.
Cigarette in his hand.
Oh, I thought that was a ring or something. I'm sorry. Yeah. What do they call
Back in my mouth, and I'll think of you.
Oh yeah.
They don't call them squares. It says "back off" on his back fender on his Harley or his chopper. Awesome. Yeah, that's the only reason I bought this book.
Dude, on Netflix, they censor that in Arrested Development.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they don't censor the girl calling him a pussy.
Right.
But they censor him saying he puts fag in his mouth when he thinks of her.
Yeah, that's super good. And look at this weirdo. Why would you do a down shot on Danzig?
Maybe he thought it made him look bigger. Who knows?
It's the opposite. But there's Danzig. Yeah. Sorry, I called you a weirdo just then.
Is that angry Hugh Jackman on the next page?
It's angry Frank Frazetta.
Oh, okay. Kind of looks like angry Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, it's like a mix between Clint Eastwood and Hugh Jackman.
Silly String and Hugh Jackman.
So I got that. That was cool. And yeah, show that off.
All I got was this pamphlet on epididymitis.
What is that?
It's a pamphlet talking about common inflammations in the scrotum.
What's going on here?
Leave it to Brandon.
Epididymitis. Let's see what people are saying in the chat here. J. Ryan telling Sumo not to besmirch Joe Ball like this.
Oh my God, he's right. Don't besmirch me. I love the Smurfs.
There's also a picture of a guy in my pamphlet, but he's doing this.
He's like, my balls ache.
Yeah, I wonder who has to draw those,
There's some pretty decent art. Look at these two guys. There's that guy, Dr. Tucker, and then there's this other guy who's taking a pill.
I thought he was giving himself a thumbs up.
Hey, man, we're going to get through this.
Signs that your balls might ache.
Oh, and then on the back, there's this guy swimming like a normal person. He's living with epididymitis just like a normal person would.
Wait, zoom in on his face. That looks like Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh my God. No, it doesn't.
Looks like old Bret Hart. That's him.
He's just doing the best he can with epididymitis, common inflammations in the scrotum.
Montreal scrotum job.
Montreal scrotum job.
Only if Sim was here.
Yeah. That's true. That's the truth. J. Ryan says, don't abuse your scrotum, Brandon.
I'm trying not to. I don't know what the hell's going on.
We only have one.
Yeah, Brandon.
The excellence of execution. All right. It's that time again. Time for Babe of the Week as we round out the end of the show. Let's see. We got 2 babes. Is Sophia still the champ, right?
Well, it was a draw last week. If you
Oh,
remember.
shit. Yeah, we have to do it again. Who is the chick?
So my suggestion was doing a 3-way this time. I've been suggesting this for years, right? But nobody's on board with me.
Yeah, I disagree.
think-
Draw equals a loss for the challenger. Next.
Well, you could say that.
Is this a
But I
match?
think a 3-way would be a lot more fun.
I thought it would be just a rematch.
You can do that too. I think
This-
a 3-way will be a lot more fun.
The audience would want to see a rematch. Who was the other chick? I forgot.
But if you want to do the George Michael style, polls are more fun when it's 1-on-1. That's up to you too.
Who was the other challenger?
The freaking chick with the giant rack.
Was it?
I don't remember what her name was.
That's
Yeah.
not Joe. Joe wanted it.
Yeah, that's
No, no,
Joe's
I
department.
followed her. In,
Oh,
remember I
Jimmy
followed
Rose.
her.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, she's got tons of hot pictures
Demi
up right now.
Rose.
Showing easy.
Yeah, with
So
the
to
3
talk
people
to
in the
guys
chat.
like give me another shitty picture of her. Give them a good
She's a
one.
shoe-in with all 3 chat members.
Demi Rose. Demi Rose. There she is. So we could do Sophia versus Demi Rose, or again, like the rematch, or the 3-way and add Kate Beckinsale in the mix.
I think a 3-way with Kate Beckinsale would be a lot of fun.
Are you just saying these things?
Yeah, Brandon just likes to project his issues on the show. This is
This is
I don't know what you're talking about.
self-hypnosis.
like, I got an issue. I'm totally happy right now. I'm about to be even more happy when this 3-way kicks off. Just gonna sell it till the end.
It's the,
Yeah, I'm fine with whatever. I don't care. You can do a 3-way dance between the ladies. And see how
Sophia
Granny stacks up.
is-
Demi Rose.
Sophia posts a lot of pictures with her husband.
Shipper Malicious here, Phil, and he says that he's here for your hair. It's a toupee.
Ooh.
But, you know.
Here for Phil's hair. Damn.
You didn't know that
Sophia's
the
not
legs
posting a lot of
separate
sexy
on this? Yeah, it's a butt pillow. The legs, why would the legs be attached? That wouldn't make any sense. You can't put the leggings on it if they don't come apart.
I'm looking for Kate Beckinsale pictures. What the hell happened
He's
to her?
scrolling. Still scrolling. We are scrolling.
Here's her doing yoga.
Yogurt.
This doesn't even look like her.
She had a bunch of plastic surgery. You know, she was with that rat-faced guy, Pete Davidson, so she probably got destroyed.
I know he's the worst.
You know, he doesn't drink that much water. Did you guys see that commercial where he's always dehydrated? He probably got her on the same thing.
No.
They call it a no water diet. Apparently, it's not very.
Wait,
good.
she's a furry.
Ugh.
It'd be good to see what it actually is, though. It's just a hat. Oh, no, it's not a hat. It's a mask.
It's fucked up.
What are
Gross.
these things here?
You had to pick a poodle of all things, like the
All right,
ugliest,
let's see. Well,
nastiest.
I think this.
Rob Liefeld like that.
Oh no, Rob.
Wait a second. There's a new thing here, Brandon. We could start a poll or start a Q&A.
A Q&A. How does that work? Jay Dallas here, just in time for Babe of the Week. So we have last week, if you guys don't remember, it was a tie, 50% to Sofia Vergara, 50% to the other girl. I don't remember what her name is. Joe remembers, right?
Yeah,
Demi Rose. So this is what I had to end the previous poll. Sorry, we forgot there was a previous poll going on right now. Ending it. We got Jay Dalla in the chat. What's up, Jay? We're just about to start Babe of the Week, and my poll is not updated yet.
Well, it's because your internet sucks.
Internet does suck. Poll 29 votes. Thank you guys for voting. It's amazing. 89% say 11,000 McChickens.
That's a good percentage.
Don't you guys live in the same house? Can't he just juice off your internet? Brandon?
His computer is using the slower 2.4 gigahertz internet because his computer doesn't take the 5 gigahertz internet that my computer does. And there's something wrong with the 2.4 gigahertz being output by the Wi-Fi router.
Gigahertz, yeah, I know all about this stuff. You're preaching to the choir here.
Yeah.
So he's trying to tell you need more gigahertz, Phil.
Yeah. Joe could probably hack in remotely and fix the problem.
I can hack in with my mind if I wanted, but my time's valuable.
You're dealing with your epididymitis. I relate. I feel you.
Yeah. I can hack computers with my mind even when my balls ache. Nothing will stop my balls from aching, and nothing will stop me from putting up with it.
Sumo Thori, don't do it. The seed oils are not worth it. You don't want the seed oils.
Brother, enjoy. Make sure you get some fries with it and a nice Coke.
And all your high fructose corn syrup. Oh my God. You're killing me. You're killing me.
Yes,
so this is the special 3-way poll. Poll is in the chat.
Yeah, this is the Brandon poll. So if it goes wrong, you know who to blame today.
I think we know it's not going to go wrong because all you're doing is splitting the vote here.
Yeah, there's no way it could end in a 3-way tie.
Could you imagine?
Then what do we do?
Then we keep it going. The foursome next week.
The foursome.
We got Sophia looking, conservative, dressing conservative after dinner. And we got Demi, who was the tie for last week's, Demi Rose. She is a librarian girl.
Demi.
Oh.
Yeah, well, she's not even wearing pants in that picture, Phil.
She doesn't need pants, Brandon. She's Demi Rose. There's no pants that can possibly hold her butt in.
That could be a one-piece pant thing.
I don't know about this.
But she is a librarian girl, and she's making library cards look a lot better.
All right, so Snuggie Jr., none of the above. Is that one of the options? A, none of the below. Shipper Malicious says, Sophia's got that Latina nanny voice. I love it. It's like the Latin Fran Drescher.
Yeah, I can see that. I understand that rationale.
Sumotori says she don't read.
She don't need to read. She's got a giant butt, and she's in an exotic location every other day.
Did you ever see the movie Big Trouble with Tim Allen and what's that guy's first name? Something Tucci, Stanley Tucci.
Billy
Sophia
Tucci?
Ver-
I know all about Billy
Billy
Tucci.
Tucci, the actor. Anyway,
I don't know Bill.
Sophia Vergara is in the movie, and she's like the maid, like the live-in maid, and Stanley Tucci, like, is like hitting on her all the time and stuff. So he goes into her room, and he wants to like smell her feet. So he's sucking on her feet, and he's like, "Oh, look at your feet, your beautiful peasant arches from working all day, strong feet." And I thought about that when Chipper Militia said that she had the Latina nanny voice. The peasant arches. And then he gets kicked in the face.
He's a hard
which is
worker.
hilarious. I highly recommend that movie. That movie is absolutely awesome. Underrated.
Oh, we got 11 votes, Brandon, already.
There's only 3 people in the chat.
We got 11 votes, man. That's good.
What's going on here?
It's been up for 3 minutes. We'll let it go for 1 more minute.
Snuggie Jr.'s not happy.
While we're waiting. I'm sorry, Snuggie.
He wants Catalina back. I think we all want Catalina back.
Yeah, we all want Catalina back. She was a saint.
Posted a good Instagram story today or yesterday or something.
We'll have to put her up for Babe of the Year.
Babe of the Year. We sent out over 50 packages today, domestic. So there's a really good chance if you guys were in the early stages of backing and had not received your book and calendar yet, that went out today. Tomorrow, when I get more shipping labels, more will go out tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we packed over 90 books yesterday.
No, we packed 150 books yesterday. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. That's right. Sumo got his tracking number.
Salama back.
Salama. Yeah, Sumo. Well, I think Sumo got some sketch cards. We'll send those out with your art when that gets resolved. Did you get his tracking number? Yeah, and if you guys weren't aware, we're still doing our cyber event, 20% off Zaid Comics wares. And we have the new Zaid Comics bundle, which comes with all of our books that are available right now. We got shirts. We got CG Vacation shirts. We got Magic cups. We got patches. Use code name Big Chungus. Code word Big Chungus to get 20% off your purchase of $35 or more. And of course, we still have CG Vacation up. You guys can back that, get a poster, get a towel, get it all. And of course, Ace is still funding in demand. How's everything going, Edwin?
Just waiting to hear back from the printers. Things have been approved. I'm just waiting for them to go through the process, and hopefully in the next week or two, I'll get tracking info for them. Phoenix Animation just hit me up. He's going to send me the rest of the metal prints. Like I said, I'm waiting to hear back because I approved the proof for the Joe Ball cover. So hopefully in the next week or two, that'll get shipped out to me. The Bloodbone ones got approved, but there's some sort of issue with like the foil thing. So I'm going to wait like a week and find out what's going on with that. Yeah, so I owe everybody a big update, but I just want to get more concrete dates and stuff before I do like a big update. But yeah, the campaigns, everything ends on December 1st. There'll be no extensions. I kind of want to be done with everything, and hopefully a week or two after that, I can start shipping anything that I get in. I already got the supplies and everything, so it's just about getting the books from the printer, which is it's taking longer than I wanted, but it's just one of those kind of learning lessons, you know. Next time I'll make sure to give myself more time.
I hear you. This year's been upside down with all this stuff that's going on.
Yeah. But we got some cool stuff for next year. So hopefully, you know, thanks everybody for supporting and sharing and everything. So got some cool stuff coming out. Volume 3 is going to be started in January with Canales. So yeah, we'll get back to making some fun comics.
Awesome. Hell yeah. And then Joe, of course, you're always scruffing on death. Past 75K. Almost to 76. Look at that.
Yeah. Yep. There was a night a few nights ago where it just kept jumping, and I don't know if someone brought it up on a show or where it came up. You know, you can usually kind of pinpoint those when you get enough back to back that there's, you know, a source or someone has brought it up. But yeah, I'm not even sure lately. But
it was death of the week. It was Friday night, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Brother show. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's been going good. I got
But if you guys haven't go out,
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying you gotta could still back this. And you have anything to show off, Joe?
Not right offhand, but if you check out my Twitter timeline, there's a pic that Corey Martin did for me recently over there. He's gonna color it as well. So I just got that pic from him. It's just like a gallery image, like a splash page, but just tucking away at it, trying to get the last bit of color wrapped up here, and hopefully get this thing off for proofs here as soon as possible. Sorry, I'm low energy tonight. It's just been a long day.
Yeah, you haven't even puked once.
No, so
I know.
Let me pull up that picture Corey posted.
I need to puke more often.
Now we actually have 11 people in the chat. So there's the poll going on. The once in a lifetime three-way. Sofia Vergara, Demi Rose, or Demir Aussie from last week, and Kate Beckinsale. Yeah, we did sell one of the butt book last week, I think, or maybe the week before that, with a custom drawing in the back.
Nice.
He specifically said dealer's choice and let me draw whatever I wanted to draw. So that was cool.
So he drew a butt.
Well, it was a girl with a butt.
Yeah, girls' butts are different.
So here's the Corey Bart. Look at this.
Yeah, so
Awesome.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I just gave him pretty much whatever freedom he wanted to with it, and with the design and the character, and said if you want to get weird with the dimensions or the size or, you know, scale of different things, just have at it, you know. And he delivered a pretty awesome line art. So I can't wait to see what he does with color next, because I was even pleasantly surprised with how good this turned out. So, you know, Corey's on it. Dude is top tier art.
Killing it. I'm going to retweet this too. 152 likes on it. Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was cool too. You showed this. I thought this was awesome.
Yeah, that was just like the character sheet I gave Corey to work from. I didn't want to overwhelm him with a bunch of like panel work, so I was like, oh, I'll just put something together where I can just cut and paste it all in and make it clear and obvious kind of what his wiggle room is on it, you know, like, so like you can go battle damage crazy, you can have organic body parts showing or whatever you like. So
that's so cool.
Yeah, thank you.
So cool. Okay, we're ending the 13 votes now, and a big lead on this poll, Brandon. Big lead.
Big lead, like the gum?
Because last week it was half and half. Not big league, big lead. Sophia wins 76%, man. 76%.
Oh, beat down city.
Wow. Even with the no pants
Beat down
of Demir.
Right. Well,
yeah,
she
I saw what you
had
tried to do there.
15%, and Kate Beckinsale with the sad, sorrowful 7%.
Oof.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, guys. People have spoken. They want the homely maid.
We'll be back here next week for to see what happens in Babe of the Week. You know, new Babe, 1-on-1, head-to-head. We're counting down to the new year. Brandon and I will be back Friday for the Diaz Brothers show, and maybe I'll have a promo thing sometime later this week. But thank you guys.
Or a new short coming out.
Oh yeah, or a new short. I want to do a Judge Dredd maybe video or short. The Dredd one. Yeah, maybe Brandon's got some new art shorts for you. Go watch the short after this, and then go find a stream. Tell them we sent you. And thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you on
Thanks,
the flip.
guys. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.
See ya.
See ya.
CG. I want you to know it's over.
Well, bye.